you. I'm talking to you. We see it. Talking to you. Are you talking to you? Are you talking to you? You ready? I'm talking to you. We see it. Talking to you. I'm talking to you. Talking to you. Run.
Yeah, what up?
Yo, what up?
Hey, not much, man, not much. How's it going?
That's wrong?
Yeah, that's wrong. Yeah, what's up, man?
Oh, shit, all right. All right.
Yeah.
Well, look. So I see you go back and forth with Cortez. We got to talk about this shit. I got to break this shit down, my nigga. All right. So your top, so Ryder versus Trez is in your top, is a classic or what?
It's a PG. I call it a PG classic. It's probably a PG classic. It's not a classic just in general, but it was a PG classic in my opinion. I put it up there in probably top 5 PGs, maybe PGs ever.
Wait, what? What battle are we talking about?
Ryder and Trez.
Ryder and Trez.
Top 5 PG battle. Better than
okay.
Top 5 PG battle.
I didn't even think about that.
It's arguable. It's arguable, but yeah, top 5 PGs all time. Yeah, it's arguable. You can argue it, but like you have let's say you have QP versus B Magic versus John. What other PG battles were one bet, like, you know what I mean, were better? Like that battle already has 250,000
QP versus
views.
Rosenberg. QP versus Rosenberg.
I mean, was that better though? Like
better than. I'm taking that over. I would take that over Trez and Ryder. I mean.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess it comes down to preference. But I mean, I'm just saying it's arguable. Like it's close. I mean, I guess. It comes down to preference,
well, cool. I mean, I think it's a good question though. I think that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah, but I think you guys just want to get into the meat. Like when I said on Champion that Chef Trez and Ryder is a better battle than Big T and Surf. I didn't get a lot of time to literally defend what I said. Wow. You saw it on Twitter. You saw it on Twitter and stuff. And
I didn't see that. No, I'm hitting you about the Cortez tweets. I don't know. I didn't see the Champion.
Yeah, I don't know anything about any of this. What
you said?
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, that's what most people were talking to me about today. Was that I said that Big T and Surf was a better or that Chef Trez and Ryder was a better battle than Big T and Surf. And people didn't understand what I said by that, and a lot of people were attacking me like on about that comment. But I didn't have a lot of time to explain what I meant. What I meant was that the material is better. Mm-hmm. And like today, I went live with my fans and I did a breakdown, and we watched Big T and Surf. And it was funny because after the first rounds, my fans everyone was like, "Why are we listening to this? This is trash. Like, stop!" Like, and it's literally crazy. It's just how times change. I think and everyone before that was saying, "You're wild, and there's no way that Big T and Surf is a worse battle than Chef Trez and Ryder, or more entertainer. You would rather watch." You know what I'm saying? And then you watch the battle and you're bored. You're like, okay, when is something awesome gonna happen? You're waiting for it. Yeah, you get bored. Like we went and watched it. I was watching it with my fans.
Were those the main points, or was it just? I mean, obviously it all comes down to preference. So what were the main like? Did it sound dated? It sounded like you're saying that Big T and Surf sounded dated compared to Trez and Ryder. Let's like really get into
I'm saying that the battle doesn't last. The battle's material isn't as good or as enjoyable, so it didn't last the test of time. I'll say that. The Surf versus Big T didn't last the test of time.
What?
That's my personal opinion. What are the best moments in your opinion from that battle, or bars or whatever?
From that battle from Big T. Hold on, let me ask you one question because I want to stop you before you even ask that. All right.
Okay.
So you just said that it sounds dated. Like, all right, let's break down this whole dated shit. What exactly is dated? That's
I didn't say it sounds dated.
Well, what exactly is this new style of battle rap y'all feel like now?
I didn't say it was dated because like when I was sitting here doing. Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, I
want to know what is dated.
But he's saying obviously there's a difference between what Trez and Ryder are doing versus what Big T and Surf are doing, and you're saying it doesn't compare now. And I'm trying to figure out what. Like, is it the schemes? Is it the way they putting their shit together? Is it the personals? What is a
just the overall round. Like if you look at the overall round, their overall, you take their both of their first rounds, and then take both of Chef Trez and Rada's first rounds. You look at them, look at what was in it, and there's gonna be way more for Chef Trez and Rada. It just is what it is.
Okay.
Like you look at Big T and Surf's first round, right? Like I wrote down all the good stuff, so I wrote it down for you guys. I thought you guys might remember. But so his big moments in his first round was the drop a baby from a rock, that bar. He did the vice versa.
You only took the first round. You only took the first round of each. I don't want to cut you off.
That's the only one that I did. It was like an hour and 30-minute blog by then, and literally after I broke down Big T and Surf's round one. I did a point system with the fans, and then like I did Chef Trez and Rada, and then I went back to Big T and Surf for round two, and everyone was telling me to turn it off or go back to Chef Trez and Rada. Nobody wanted to listen to it no more. They were like, turn it off. Like, we don't want to hear it no more. Like, we get it. So they were literally like, we get it. Like, we get your point. Move on. So, like, and all of them were like, you're tripping before I started the video. And then I explained it, and everybody was like,
is this solely content-based, or is this also based on performance?
Yeah, it's solely content-based. Like,
is it all, or is it just like what they're writing down, like what they're saying?
Yeah, like what they're writing down. Like Surf said, Surf said birds flying out the nest.
I get it.
He said birds flying out the nest. What does that mean? Birds flying out the nest. Like I literally asked the stream. Like we brought it back like 3 times. Surf is the reach god, low key. We found like 3 amazing reaches from Surf in the first round. They were incredible too. Like he said, yeah. So anyway, he said He said the bird come out. He said the bird come out the nest T, because he was talking about the T, like nest T. But but I guess a bird coming out the holster is like a nest, but like he made the holster his nest. I don't know. But shout out to Surf, man.
Okay.
But he had that bar. That was like a huge one that everybody liked.
Okay, so I think I get what you're saying now. So basically, what you're saying is these niggas are punching more, or they have more wordplay now. Is what you're trying to say? Because I don't think that actually equates to a better battle.
I don't think that it's that they're punching and have more wordplay. I don't think it's about the more punching and more wordplay. I think it's more about literally you're watching it, and I'm not that I'm gonna react more to Ryder and Trez, but I'm gonna be like, oh wow, more. Oh wow, I'm gonna do that a lot more watching that battle than I am watching Big T and Surf.
But does Ryder and Trez give you that feel, like that real street?
Come on.
What feel? Just because they're not rapping in front of in a hat store? Is that what you're saying? Because they're not rapping in a hat store?
I mean, we talking about as a battlers, bro. As a battler, Surf don't look like a nigga who just sit home and write raps. He look like a street nigga who rap. I can't like.
Oh, okay. You mean believability?
That's some that street believability. That's feel like when you got 2 real niggas rapping.
Oh, well, I mean,
got shot up and all that shit. I mean, it was all of that included, bro.
Yeah, I get that, but I mean, hold on. Believability. Everyone raps about guns so big. Like, believability in battle rap is almost pointless to argue because no one's believable. Everybody got a gun so big. Like, let's be real.
Okay, so you're gonna sit here and tell me if JC say a motherfucking gun bar and L Will say the same gun bar.
JC has gun bars and they work. JC has gun bars and they work.
But what I'm trying to say is, if JC has a gun bar and L Will has a gun bar, there's no difference in either one of them saying it. You don't feel?
JC can deliver it better to the crowd than L Will could.
My nigga, you're not hearing what I'm asking you. What I'm saying, I got you.
You're saying, will I believe that JC will shoot a gun?
Nah, forget it, bro.
I don't.
Never mind, man. I'm trying to get how you got Ryder and Trez. I really don't get it, but that's just one of the things I want to talk about. You said that. Hold on, bro. Back to this whole Cortez shit, bro. You said Cortez, he doesn't bring ticket sales or something?
Yeah, let's address this.
When I asked you about the battle?
Man, my
did I say ticket sales?
This is crazy.
You said something about the guy.
You was talking about how Ryder.
Oh, I said people that buy tickets want to see a good battle.
No. You were saying, me and you got another back and forth. You were saying how niggas would rather come see the new niggas over niggas like over the vets. That's what you were saying.
Oh, over the people that give bad performances. Yeah, the people that pay money that pay money for like $150 ticket plus $400 for a hotel and all those stuff over the weekend don't want to see a bad vet for performance. They'd rather see a performance from an up and comer that's really good. They'd rather watch a Romedmv versus Nav and be surprised because they didn't really know about him and it's really good, rather than watch a Charlie Clips be trash. Like, it just is what it is. Like, and fans are turning nowadays. And it was kind of weird because
you was telling me let's get to it. You was telling me how niggas would rather see Ryder than they would rather see these other top name niggas. And that's not true.
Yeah, that's what I saw
that's
too.
Not true. That's not true.
At all.
You know
when did I say that?
You did.
What you mean? We had a whole conversation about it.
I believe it. I'm just saying, when did I say that? Like, I remember pretty much most things I say, but I don't remember saying that specifically.
I remember you said that. You said niggas want to. You said Cortez is boring, and niggas would rather come see the young niggas over him. He don't sell tickets.
Oh, okay, okay. If you see Cortez on a URL card, you get depressed. Yeah. Does that work? Yeah, as a fan, since I know that I'm going to spend my money on the ticket. I know I'm going to spend my money on the ticket, and Cortez hasn't given an amazing URL performance. I asked him himself, when's the time that you've really controlled the room at a URL battle? And he said verse Rex, but it got cut off, or verse who was it? Jesus Christ, I forgot. No, he said it was verse somebody, but he kept calling time. They kept calling time or whatever.
You comparing what the top niggas is doing versus you comparing what the top niggas is doing versus what these niggas are doing in little rooms, man. Like, they battling in small rooms, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't even hit the stage. Like, how can you talk about controlling
what stage are you talking about? What stage are you talking about, though? Because Ryder just battled in front of more people than Cortez did at Blackout and at the Bunker. So
Cortez is on Known versus Rex. There's not more people at Legacy than there are at Known.
Oh, at Known back then against. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was the Rex battle. Yeah, that was one of them. He said he controlled the room, but the battle was not good. But the battle wasn't good. Was that battle good to you? Did Cortez do amazing to you, that battle?
He won the battle.
Did he do amazing, though? I don't care about if he won. Did he do amazing? Did he wow you?
Cutting the rounds off.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter. He didn't wow you. So why would Cortez has never wowed on a URL stage, so why would I be excited to see him win one?
Yep.
Like, it's pretty simple. That's how most fans think. Like, if you don't wow me, why I don't want to see you. Like Big T, when he hasn't wowed, he lost his wow factor. Notice that Big T lost his wow factor.
So the winning doesn't matter. You just need to get wowed around. Like, you just need a Mike P.
Hey, look at Mike P. Look at where Mike P's at, man. Does he win? No. Does he wow you? Yeah. It sucks.
I'm asking you as a fan. Where does winning come into play with you? Because you haven't talked about you didn't bring that up one time through the whole back and forth about none of that. You never brought up winning.
Yeah, winning. You can win you can win fun, but like right now, this is the thing. Like, I know that when it comes to winning, it doesn't really matter what I think. It really just matters how it is. When it comes to winning right now, winning and losing really doesn't matter. It's just about how you show what you can do and what you're capable of. So if you just happen to 3-0 somebody, that's great. But beating somebody isn't always, like, amazing. Like, Goods beat T-Top, but it was a terrible battle. So do we really care? No. Do we look at T-Top any different? We might look at him a little worse now. Do we look at that Goods any different? No, he's still good. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't. The battle didn't do anything. Like, aside from maybe
I
T-Top.
think it did, because I think if Goods would have lost to T-Top clearly, there would be no Goods versus Lux conversation.
Yeah, but what did T-Top do? T-Top wasn't amazing, though. Like, this is another person, T-Top. People say I ride for the new people, and I don't. Like, I just ride for good performances. Like,
no,
T-Top hasn't wowed me.
You ride for the DMV. You biased.
No, that's not true.
No,
that's not true at all. People can say that I'm biased, but they've never proved an instance where I've been biased one time in the entire time I've lost. You can't say one time.
You said that.
So
you said that Trez versus Ryder was better than. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Hold on, because I got the shit. Hold on. That's what made me say, oh, hell no. Let me get this thing on there. I want to hear you say this shit and, like, really debate this shit.
Yeah, content-wise, better than those 3 KOTD battles you talking about? Yeah.
Say it again?
It's better content-wise. You talking about that? Yeah.
Okay.
We're not reading the battle, though. We watching it. I'm not reading y'all rhymes.
No, never mind. That's not what I said. Never mind.
I mean, because it sounds like you're making a content argument, right? You saying what's written down on paper, what they're reciting is better.
Yeah, what they're saying is better. Yeah,
you're not factoring in how it's delivered. You're not factoring in performance.
Yeah, I'm not factoring in like the X factors, like if some
make the battle.
That's the point.
Yeah, like I'm not calculating star power. I'm not calculating any of that. I'm literally just calculating the material. That's all.
What's on the paper? Okay. Yeah, that's why I'm not going too crazy over that. If that's the way you're going about it, then I'm not going too crazy over that. But I do think that's why I think we kind of often okay. Well, let's ask you that question about that feel. Like when Caps was like that feel you got from that old era where it was actual tension in that room and shit, and the stakes was high and motherfuckers lost, and that shit kind of meant something back then. I don't necessarily get that feel now. Like I agree with you. I think people are actually going for good performances over winning. Me personally, I want to reward people that's winning. I'm that type of fan. Maybe I'm in the minority of fans, but you know,
so
somebody I be at the event, so you know.
So if somebody wins with a bad performance, what do you do with that? Do you look at it the same as somebody else that 3-0 somebody?
Performance, that would mean that the other person was worse, right? Like how could the other person can have a better performance and lose? Like what do we? Like I'm trying to figure out what you mean by that.
Okay, here you go. Let's look at Jerry West and Tech 9. Who won that battle to you?
You know what? I think I got that shit close, man. I think I got.
Okay, well either way, regardless, it doesn't matter. Like either way, the person they're not gonna either way. Like if you have Jerry West winning or losing, you don't look at them any better. Like you don't look at Jerry West any better. You probably look at him worse. Like you don't look at Tech 9 any better. You look at him like, oh, he's still Tech 9.
But that's
so
the reason why
a lot of people say Jerry West won that battle, right? Even I have Jerry West winning. As terrible as he did during the battle, I have Jerry West winning the battle, right? But he didn't. Like, why would I reward him for that? Taking two random things and putting them together the whole battle. Why would I reward him for that? Yeah, he won, but it doesn't.
This is why only the nicest niggas are supposed to be on URL. That's what the problem is now. Like anybody's just getting on there and shit. It was never like that. I don't know when the fuck it got into this type of phase where now we're just putting anybody on the stage and shit. Before you have to be actually nice to be on there.
Well, what do you mean by that? Because like who hasn't or who are you talking about? Jerry isn't nicest on URL.
Really aren't good at all. I wasn't even talking about Jerry West and Tech 9 battle. I just mean in general. I see niggas buy PG.
Well, it can't be in general. If you say that people, it can't be in general. You got to say somebody. You can't just say that people are trash on URL.
Jerry West.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I'll say one. Back when they had fucking got Dot, and he wasn't even rapping or rhyming. There's no way in hell Dot would have made URL 6 years ago. Impossible. No way possible. Agree or disagree?
Except are you sure of that? Because Dot has an extreme personality, and extreme personalities were very welcome back then. If you had an extreme personality, you had no talent.
Winning too, bro. You had no.
I'm saying that he probably wouldn't have been a star, probably not. But you never know. That's all I'm saying. But probably not.
Nah, he would have got it. Dot wouldn't have been on URL.
So
come on, man, stop.
So if we go, if we go back to it,
I actually find it funny that Dot, I just want to say, like Dot, I talked to him. Dot, that whole umbrella thing, it was 100% a freestyle. He didn't know where he was going with that, so he just said umbrella. Like he just literally said it. He didn't, and it turned into him being the reach god. It was 100% freestyle. And after that, everyone said he reaches, so he just took it and ran with it. But he didn't intend to be the reach god. He didn't even intend to be quote unquote bad.
It was intentional or not, he was trash.
Yeah, like I don't know what that was supposed to be in any freestyle.
I'm unintentionally trash. Like, okay, all right, well,
I mean, I'm just trying to vouch for him, man.
It's not even about that, but let me actually get some names out here and shit. There's a lot of garbage niggas who ain't around no more, so I can't really even keep saying.
Yeah,
a lot of people
get.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Prepping these niggas, prep wouldn't have been. Prep wasn't
this is how I see it. Like right now, if you're not a star or you're not gonna be amazing, URL is not gonna look to push you like that. Like because at this point, it's like all the stars are either retiring or they're being terrible. So now they got to find new stars. They don't have time anymore. So now I feel like this year, and I told the PG classes, it's going to be, it's going to be way harder to make the URL roster this year. You would legitimately have to be a star. That's why at the last PG event, only one person stood out enough to move on to probably touch that Born Legacy stage, and that's Joe. That's it. That's why there was only one person.
My goodness.
There's only one person.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It actually makes sense to me because the roster is starting to get a little full, so that shit would make sense.
Yeah,
anyway.
like you see Mr. Mills. Mr. Mills just tried out.
Yeah,
Mr. Mills just tried out. He just battled our streets. Our streets won 2-1, probably 3-0, and now Mr. Mills is on a GZ card. Like, and everyone was begging for Mr. Mills to be back. Oh, Mr. Mills, even I heard you guys talk about Mr. Mills a couple times. Mr. Mills could beat a lot of dudes on UR. Well, guess what? He just went to the PGs and got 3-0 by a dude from North Carolina. That
okay, but
really heard of.
hold on. First and foremost, our streets is fire, my nigga. Like he
is
like
fire, 100%. Shout out our streets, man. That's my boy. Shout out our streets.
That he was on all. I know who our streets is. He's fire. He's from Raleigh.
Okay.
So he's not Mr. Mills. I think a nigga does. He definitely deserves to be on URL. What the fuck? Like that's not even a question.
Yeah. Our streets is fire, man. He's fire. Shout out our streets, man. Shout out Body Bag.
All right. So you feel that Mr. Mills shouldn't get a PG now? He shouldn't be on URL?
I mean, he got 3-0 and he really didn't stand out. Like he really didn't he didn't do anything to stand out, and that was his one shot. Norb's made a post on Facebook. Norb's made it.
I don't want to cut you off, but this stand out. Is it the amount of crowd reaction, like the haymakers he's giving out? Like, what is this stand out? Like, what is that? If you could try to define that.
You need to show at a PG that you can absolutely rock a Born Legacy stage, and then you'll move on. And that's what Joe did. He showed he could absolutely rock a Born Legacy stage. If he would have been to a Born Legacy stage or an Urban Plaza, that roof would have been gone. So yeah, he moved on. He proved he could do it. He proved he could go up there into the next level and hang. But till you can prove it in the PGs, you're not going to go to that level because that level right now is serious. People like you heard Tay-Rock wants to be on a Born Legacy. A lot of people want to come back and be on Born Legacies. Why? Because it's that feel. Right now, when you get in that Born Legacy room, it's at 500-600 people. It's the second biggest league right now, which Beasley was right. It literally is the second biggest league right now. Once you get on that Born Legacy stage, it's a different feel. People like Loso, that want to skip the process. It doesn't work like that. You're not ready for a Born Legacy stage. You want to think you are, but you're not. You went on Battled on Blackout. Cool. Cool. Never mind. I could get into a lot. Never mind. What did you want to say?
Keep going. I'm interested in what you're saying right now. Keep going.
Okay. I was just gonna say okay. So Loso just did Blackout, right? That's like essentially their Summer Madness, right? Why is Loso doing a
Domination is their Summer Madness? That would be that's their norm, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, World Domination is Summer Madness. Okay, all right. Well,
keep going.
Okay, why is Dre Dennis going to do a GZ battle and Loso gets to be on Blackout?
What's it one more time, bro?
Why is Dre Dennis doing a GZ battle, and why is Loso on Blackout?
Loso name
right
now.
Yeah, and why is Newborn on doing a GZ battle, and why is Jims on Blackout?
They both
This is a GZ. This is their version of their PGs. This is what I'm asking you. This is their version of their PGs, the Proving Grounds. Where they call it the GZs. They just literally changed one letter, and it's still Grounds and stuff. Ground Zero, but Proving Grounds, whatever. Mm-hmm. But anyway, yeah, their version of a PG.
Wow.
And they're making Newborn, Nun. Nun went from getting paid on a Born Legacy to doing a GZ battle for free. What? Why is he doing a GZ when Loso hasn't even touched a Born Legacy and he went straight to Blackout?
Maybe, I don't know, maybe they got those rules over there that you have to start over there for some people, or maybe
really?
Those
because
other people weren't
no, they don't, because he went straight to Blackout.
Hold on, because you asked the question. So I think that some of those guys that you named, like Jims and Loso, kind of proved in that room, like Loso and Bullpen, Jims and with RB, that they can at least in that type of room, in that setting, they can make that happen.
Okay, that's fine. Then the rules aren't in place. Then the rules aren't for everybody. They're only for people that were on URL.
Isn't the rules are only for people who are?
You think that has to do with?
Well, let's see. Dre Dennis, he was on URL. None was on URL. Newborn was on URL. They're not going straight to do blackout. They're doing GZs.
So you think?
Why aren't they doing a GZ when Jims and Loso they're going straight to blackout?
My nigga Jims already had a G.
Okay. Did Loso?
He didn't go straight there. He had to go through it too. What you talking about?
Loso did. Loso went straight there.
I mean, do you have my question is, do you have a problem with that or something? I mean, you sound like you.
I'm just wondering. I'll just do a lot of thinking. I just do a lot of thinking, and I saw the card today.
What are you getting at, man? You're passive aggressive. Like, what are you saying? What are you saying right now, bro? I like just say it. You think that
I'm trying to figure out why they went to go do the GZ battle. That's all. It doesn't make sense to me.
Right.
It doesn't make sense. I don't know what.
You're just using.
URL don't fuck with Newborn any fucking way. So why would he? If URL's not going to fuck with him, then why wouldn't he go do one to be on that platform? Why not? I don't understand.
Look at all the stuff Newborn's done. That's like in my opinion, it's disrespectful. That's just my opinion.
My thing about it. You shouldn't be worried about that. You're a battle rap fan / blogger. You be sounding like you're a fucking URL lawyer sometimes, my nigga. Like why?
So I can't be mad. I can't be mad that someone on UFF is going to do a GZ battle. I can't be okay.
Well, my nigga, you just a battle fan though, bro. That's all you are is a fan. You want
that's what I'm saying. So I can voice my opinion.
Everything else except for the damn battle.
I don't actually know what you're trying to say. Like, are you trying to say it's a bad thing? It's a good thing?
I don't get it. You're basically shitting on these niggas for going to King of the Dot for some reason. And I don't understand why.
No, I was just trying to figure out why. I was wondering. I was more asking you guys if you guys would know why they would go do a GZ when they're seeing other people go straight to cards like Blackout. That I was just confused because I saw the card today with them three on it, and I was just confused as all get out. That's all. Sorry, I don't even know how. Maybe they don't trust those names on Blackout. That's my answer to you. That's my answer to you. Maybe they don't trust those other names on Blackout yet. Maybe they just don't. So they wanted to make them do a GZ. That's my answer to you. So I want to know why you think that. Because you're alluding to something and you're just not saying it.
Yeah, like you're real passive aggressive up here.
I don't get that.
Really?
So not really. I mean, I just don't get it. Like I just don't get it. Like if somebody that goes that's on bullpen, like the big thing is Loso. I'm trying to figure out with Loso why Loso would go straight to a GZ, but they're making Dre Dennis and all these people that were on URL do GZ battles. I don't.
You're gonna re-ask the question.
That's what I don't get.
So you posed the question that you thought of. It's a great question. What do you think that is the reason why? Because I don't know. Think there's a reason why they did that. But okay, well I answered. So now what do you think?
Well, that's fun. I mean, I don't think if I would have thought, I probably would have done a blog about it by now. But I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I just don't get. Because when I see newborn in a PG or a GZ, that doesn't make sense to me. I'm sorry. That's why I was surprised. I was like, newborn in a GZ.
That doesn't make sense to you. So you think it's a bad thing that they had to do that? You think that's disrespectful?
No. Yeah. I almost feel like yeah. I guess that's what you're getting at. Yeah.
Okay. Well, no. I'm asking you the question because I mean, it seems like you think.
I mean, I guess that's the point. I guess I feel it's kind of disrespectful. Yeah.
Now that I think about it, with Bourne, I felt some kind of way about that shit too. That he had to go through a G. Now I think about it, I did say he shouldn't have had to go through G. And Organic said he made plenty of posts saying this all over Facebook that niggas got to go through G's. And it says he wants niggas who fuck with the King of the Dot brand, period. And he wants niggas to go through G's. If I'm not mistaken.
That's fine, but if you make exceptions for Loso, then like, what in the world you should make an exception for newborn? Like that. I think we're on the same. I think Caps, you get what I'm saying. Like I don't want to dig too deep into it.
I want to ask you a question because I want to see what you think about this. So we was both in the building for Twork and Mike P, right? I think a lot of people got Mike P winning that, but that's not really the point. I think Twork had the choke or whatever, right? So if most people have Mike P winning the battle or whatever, right? Even if Twork has a better performance, you think that the next opponents between them both, you think it would be fair if Twork got a higher name opponent than Mike P for their next battle?
If the fans want to see it more and they'd be more willing to buy a ticket to see Twork than they would versus Mike P, then yeah, that's how it works.
Why are you worried about ticket sales?
Wow.
Like, y'all be getting
What do
money
you
for
think?
that.
Because as sad as it is, tickets, that's why they book clips, right? That's why they book clips, right? Ticket sales.
Is that if the fans, your opinion on it is that if the fans want it, it's okay. If
because
URL
isn't going to do anything the fans don't want to see.
Let me get to the question. Like,
we ask what you want, man.
If Twerk lost that battle, and everybody agrees he lost that battle, but he gets a better opponent in his next battle than Mike P, you think that that's okay if the fans say that that's okay? Like you're apathetic about that. You have no opinion on that.
Well, after the last battle, I was like, hey, you should agree with me too. I think Twerk and Mike P both deserve better opponents after their last performances. Like Mike P, that was probably the best Mike P that I've seen.
But does Mike P deserve a better opponent though than Twerk?
Yeah, Mike P 100% does. Yes, 100% does. His third round was the best Mike P round I've ever heard in my life. Yes, it was better than his round versus Tink where he did the whole I do. Yeah, I liked his third round better. He didn't do any Street Fighter things, any video game bars. He didn't do none of that in his third round. Thank God. It was a good third round.
You know what?
His first two rounds were filled with Yu-Gi-Oh, Street Fighter, Vegeta, all types of things like that.
Shit was hitting though, man. It was hitting.
Yes, it was hitting. Yes, it was hitting. It was hitting.
Yeah.
It was hitting in a room full of street niggas. Confuses me every time, but all good. You know what I mean?
Wait a minute. Whose round had? Oh, wait a minute. Whose round had Yu-Gi-Oh and all? Who had all that?
Mike P. Of course. What in the world? That was his biggest haymaker. Mike P's three biggest haymakers were Dragon Ball Z lines.
Are you talking about
like in his first round? Yeah, versus Twerk. Yeah, versus Twerk. Not even talk. Yeah, he brought it back instead of doing. And he brought in the second round. He did the. In the second round, he did the whole light effort. It's light effort, but he did it with Twerk. Light Twerk. Light Twerk. You think you can fight Twerk and Twerk work with Hurt Dreams? Oh my God!
Don't be biased.
Literally, the crowd broke to a multi. The crowd broke to a multi. The crowd broke to a multi. What do you say? He said, hold on, listen to me. Hold on, listen. He said, can Twerk work with Hurt Dreams? Can Twerk work with Hurt Dreams? And the crowd went crazy. His flow is incredible. Mike P's flow, I will not take that from him. But you got to say something. Hold on. You remember how the battle started. Mike P said, Twerk, we're finally here. It's kind of like Get Out. Oh, Don DeMarco, Coco. He got a Don DeMarco for saying we're here. This is like Get Out. Man. And the crowd broke, and he said Don DeMarco. Now, I'm not trying to be mad. I'm not trying to sit here and sound all crazy. I'm just saying what happened in the battle.
Goods looked at T-Top and said, you look like you stink or something like that in the crowd went crazy. Like that happens. Like, what are you talking about?
That's different. What are they reacting to? He said it's kind of like Get Out. What is kind of like Get Out? He literally didn't even explain it. He just said it's kind of like Get Out. And Mike P even said it. He said when they reacted to that, oh man, I knew I had the room because I didn't even say anything.
By your rules, if the fans reacted, they deserve a Don DeMarco. Fuck it.
By my rules? No, I don't do that. Hold on. You said by my rules that the fans are reacting?
Yeah, because you made the point that if somebody's performing well, they deserve to be on the next card. Like they are the people that is looking for it. Is the performer. So
the fans was loving it. It was a surprise battle.
Loving that line. Why not give him a Don DeMarco? Like why not? Like niggas.
I'm not mad about it. I'm just saying if I'm giving it points, what do I do with that? All he said was it's like Get Out. Do I give him a point for that? He got it Don DeMarco. Does that count toward the round to you? Because he said it's like Get Out and the crowd broke crazy. Does that count towards his round to you?
I don't care for it. I don't care what.
Okay, if you don't care for it, I don't care for it because he didn't say anything. So the crowd broke for that, and then he got like.
I'm just saying, I'm indifferent to who. Like I think, like I don't count those. I mean, if somebody doesn't get it, if it's a dope line, it's dope. But I don't care if the crowd is cheering this nigga just trying to hype the battle up. Like, so what? I don't think that's a big deal. And I think you sound bad biased.
I'm not saying it's a problem. I'm just saying that it's not it's not anything you add to. It's like taking off a jacket. Literally, he said it's like Get Out. He said, Twerk, we're finally here. It's kind of like Get Out. And the crowd laughed because he's white and Twerk's black. Like, it literally nobody even knew what and then he actually had a bar about Get Out right after that didn't even land. But anyway, whatever.
Okay.
It's beside the point. Like, it's literally beside the point. But the battle's a close battle. Most people from that have seen the battle and heard the battle since then have Twerk taking the first round pretty clearly, literally clearly. Then Mike P, his second round was 4.5 minutes with crowd reaction. 4.5 minutes with crowd reaction. Twerk's was 7 minutes with crowd reaction.
What are you? Why are you doing this right now? I mean, the battle.
I'm just informing you that Mike P's second round was very short. It was about 2 minutes of material. And it's the round that people say that he got clearly. I just wanted to point out it's the round that people say that he got clearly. That's all. I'm not doing anything. I'm just letting everybody know. That's all.
Talking to you. You ready? Talking to you. We see it. Talking to you.